Alright, pushing time. Alright, I have a lot of primos. I've got a bunch of these things. Mainly wanting Yehuda. Right. Okay. Assemble. A history, by the way. Yeah, okay, so 12 pity, or like 11 pity. Another 4 star. That's like 4 stars. Like 30 pulls in already. Now it's getting. Oh wait, 5 star. 15. Okay. No shot we get Durin for Yehuda. Four-star Yehuda as well. Oh, it's Mizuki. Okay, so we lost the 50-50. And we didn't even get a 4-star, bro! We took the 4-star slot. That's annoying. Well, okay. We've lost the 50-50 now, which means I think I've got guaranteed Durin. Maybe. I would like to pick Yehuda. Okay, there's Yehuda.
Hey! Nice to meet you! If you've got a commission, spit it out. As long as the pay's right.
Alrighty. So if we see a 5-star, it's Durin. Bennett and the Stringless. There it is. What is my luck right now? That's
it's
crazy.
been a long time. I'm Durin.
I was like 70 pulls and I lost the 50 and hadn't got Durin. Nice, and I got Yehuda. Only see 1, but that's fine. We've still got 13k Primo Gems for Veresso, let's go! Wow, okay. Wait, guys, who should I pick? Obviously I'm not picking a standard banner character, but I feel like this row is kind of where I'm leaning towards. I don't know if Shen has actually good, maybe I should go for Shen, but I do use Escoffier Freeze, but I usually run Yelan and Kogami. I do have Ito's weapon as well.
Perhaps you two could consider taking a vacation.
Vacation?
Amazing! Are you two aware that the Moon Prayer Night is soon to take place?
Oh, that.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah. No trace of the Doctor. Okay, I don't like that that's being mentioned. Just think about Columbina and the Doctor.
Huh? I might guess why you'd be concerned about Columbina, but what does the Doctor have to do with anything?
Oh, the one who's been investigating the moon? Oh, yeah, okay, that's definitely suspicious.
And now that you mention it, we're definitely overdue for a showdown with the Fatui.
That's not what I like to hear either. Inaction's a good thing.
True. She's probably still furious about it.
Might have heard that.
What? Relax! She's not even here! Huh?
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing! Sorry, we'll be on our way now. Where are we again? Oh yeah, Columbina?
I'm not sure. Columbina is alive.
We just thought you'd be resting.
Traveler speaks. Oh, descended.
If I remain into that, there will come a day that I disintegrate.
Oh, okay.
And I don't mean reduced to dust, or turned into food for the flowers. I mean, I will cease to exist entirely.
Oh, right. Unfortunately, the way Natlan and the game has been set up, it seems unlikely that you'll be able to go to the moon, at least in the game sense. You'll likely still be around for the Selenic Chronicles.
Yet, just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm. Is this a gesture of affection? Or is the world mocking me?
Dang.
Oh. Were you hoping I can answer that?
Yes.
Enjoy.
Happiness is happiness and joy is joy!
Math is math!
The point is to enjoy it, not analyze it!
Mostly kinda real. Unless it's fake, then maybe I realize it.
And the Fatui have an arrest warrant out for me. I shouldn't appear in public right now.
I'll make it work. You have my word.
It'll just work. We'll just kill the Fatui. It's fine.
I had a bit too much to drink last night, and when I woke up, I was on Hisi Island.
Relatable, but we didn't drink and we walked here.
The monster spirit is strong with this one.
Of course, it's why they don't mask. He created it.
There's the final key element that brings the festival to life. Companionship.
We'll take care of it. What is the point?
Can Paimon try one?
Wait for the festival.
I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay with the Frost Moon Scions. I could introduce her to everyone, and we could be a family to one another. She did not answer.
Big event, she asked us to pass along a message. There was no need.
Ah,
Hello there. Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our investigation.
Oh. Well, I guess we're volunteered by walking into this conversation.
All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks, or small houses. Abyssal monsters, though? That's a first.
It's a first for me, too. So I'm planning to look into it first.
We don't know when the wind will blow, yet when the wind blows, we will know. That, in a nutshell, describes how Alice operates.
Yeah, that checked out.
Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moon Prayer Night.
And follow.
That said, it has always been a rare sight in the past.
Sounds rare. Okay. Older than most of the Archons. We were a team since when?
Since you became an honorary knight, of course. This was part of my grand plan all along.
No.
I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal, and it was some sort of flying ship.
Wait, a spaceship?
Like a spaceship?
And starts in a shoal.
That's gotta be the one you came to Deadvid in.
I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but you don't want to leave me as the only one twiddling my thumbs, do you? Please?
Fair enough.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, all the people around it. Okay, this could be really important information. There's also real people around it. I reckon we need to
I've noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby. Come on, let's go talk to them.
Yes, please.
My grandpa says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still alive.
Oh, so it's been ages.
What about his grandpa? Did he say anything to your grandpa's grandpa about it?
Huh? I don't know. In all likelihood, it was here back then too. Hard to imagine something this huge could move.
It's like been here forever, but now it's disappeared if you walk.
Today is the day we strike it rich.
Huh? You mean Paimon?
Yes, brother, I shall join you. Let's make our fortune.
we should go with them.
What the? This thing is crazy tough. I can't even scratch it. What's it made of?
Sorry, brother. Looks like we'll have to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
Enjoying yourself?
I was just seeing if I could influence this phantom's perception by playing. But nope, no dice. Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the ship's existence.
Well, we had that.
Am I in Team Knights of Favonius as well?
You're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral ready for you.
Isn't that technically blasphemy? You wouldn't dare make a joke like that if Barbados was in earshot.
Nah, I'm sure Barbados doesn't mind a little harmless blasphemy once in a while.
Yep, I would agree.
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far. Or the 5th if we're only counting this particular victim.
Same guy 5 times.
From everything I know about you, you're not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent to the suffering of others.
Alas, I am forced to show my age. I must be 6 or 7 years old by human measure.
Hi, guys. My name's Aoife, and I just turned 5.
It would really save us the guesswork if someone could find out what she's into.
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over. Now, prepare to face the final boss of nod-krai.
But it's definitely hostile.
I don't think so. Voice is a little familiar.
Okay, the jig is up. I'll stop teasing you. Turn around. I'm right behind you. It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Oh, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
Oh, Alice, the great adventurer of realms, Dodo King, defender of old Mondstadt, etc. Most importantly, mother of the most adorable queen. That's definitely the appeared, like, in game. Like, that's in universe. Introduce yourself. Wait, he is. Okay. He just made her name appear as well.
What is going on?
I've heard that all the big shots in Deadvid have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance. Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexen Circle, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. The notorious name-dropping doesn't quite work for us. Still, I, for one, think I'm really quite amazing.
I mean, valid and fair.
You look like...
Just like Klee.
Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but that actually makes me very happy. Because that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice, I can already tell that you have quite a unique personality.
Well, it doesn't know what to do.
And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed.
Force in the full request for Jean to put you in solitaire.
Oh, drat! My one weakness, and you found it in an instant. Fate has been dealt a devastating blow. Abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if they ever made it through.
Oh. Like, it's just completely surrounding Tevat. That's crazy.
The Eternal Moon's marrow is with you, while the Iridescent Moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the flesh and...
Put all 3 moons onto that.
The power of all 3 moons is gathered here in nod-krai. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
Oh, well.
What does that mean?
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. She has disappeared.
Oh, she said she could do that. Right. It's dissolved.
I think I'll go for a walk.
Yeah, so she did go for a walk.
Are you out for a walk too?
Oh. Yes, ma'am.
The day has come at last.
So just fill these balloons with air, right?
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer night.
Think fast.
Vreda!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Surely that's a punishable offense.
Take this!
Huh?
Alright, enough horsing around.
Is pumping a balloon full of water really so much fun?
Oh, I always get Lockaberry.
I don't mind sharing. You can have a bite of mine if I get to have a bite of yours.
They're sharing food? I've never shared food with anyone before.
Oh.
Then you can have another bite of mine.
Oh, you too. Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
So this is what it means to be family. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town too. Maybe the Traveler will be there.
Any chance we could sense her if she's actually there?
Now, I said earlier that the moon goddesses lost the foundation for their existence.
Did she just summon that table, or what?
A name is a fundamental concept that anchors one's entire existence.
So once she said she didn't know.
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
So, finding out her real name is enough to sustain her existence?
Yes. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave. Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, there's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Venti, Varka.
Where's my expected names in there?
Klee didn't make the list, huh?
Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
Yep. Klee's a little angel.
I'm glad you agree. Well, all the best. See you when I see you.
That's really funny.
Klee, wasn't it? What's she like?
That's a long story.
Fish blast. I can never tell the shape because it's not white. I'm assuming it's Columbina's head kind of silhouette.
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
Oh, Zandrone. So that was her way of trying to be friends with me.
That's what you always interpreted it.
What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
Okay, this is actually really funny. This is very entertaining. Makes me like real that you have to figure out spinning. Spinning top. This is so entertaining. I appreciate the playable.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night? Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy?
Huh? Is he talking to me? Can he see me?
Here you go.
Oh.
There's someone else there.
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
I don't know why, but I still held out hope.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Follow us.
Columbina?
Oh.
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out!
She's coming. Maybe it's not so bad. Just quietly staying by their side. What about Tisa?
That would be this young lady, then?
Does she have a teacup?
Hey there! Sorry to disturb you, but are you Miss Nicole?
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice might have mentioned me before.
Mm-mm.
Have we got the wrong person? Sorry. Well, this is awkward.
When I shook my head, I meant, no, Alice hasn't mentioned you before.
Huh? Where is this voice coming from?
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you. It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me.
My name is...
Yep, Nicole, the unappreciated master sculptor, the immortal literary giant, if I'm getting it right, and silent angel, yet also the orator. Instant they utter a word, etc., etc. In summary, to remain silent is to be the observer of the world.
No, stop! Alice! I can't believe it!
Alice did that.
I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans. I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the Hexen Circle. But I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything? Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing.
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Is she not used to face-to-face interactions?
My name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their power.
Oh.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and add some more detail. I did gloss over a few things so far.
Whoa, time out. Let's summarize what we've got first. The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So in the meantime, we'll focus on finding the moon goddess's name.
My name? Are they looking for a way to stop me from disappearing?
Honestly, I'm more comfortable dealing with the Fatui than prying into the details of a young lady's childhood. Catch you later.
Alright, yep. Yeah. Your ancient size would be the only undescribed throughout the styles of these historical records. You can just as easily describe them as person die.
It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to reject the name Kutar and everything it represented.
Lama speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices, they may as well have been calling upon somebody else.
As such, I know that there are certain things she simply would never do. That being said, I have sensed some changes in her lately.
Changes? Me?
For what it's worth, why don't we check the unreliable sources too?
Sure. Give me a moment.
I feel like this is where we're likely to find a hint or a clue or something that could be.
Thus was formed the island of Hisi.
Yeah, I don't think she created it.
You're right. That doesn't even begin to pass the sniff test. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
The subjectivity is strong in this one.
Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forward the Kuhenki, who built a beautiful nest for the child.
I remember that.
Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond, and thus ran home to call their parents. But Kutar was gone. The moon chanter declared the event a miracle and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. The child was named as one favored by the goddess and was greatly respected amongst the people.
It's also somewhat close.
Yeah, Halabina probably just wanted to join the kid in making nests.
Ah. I'd originally considered this a fabrication, because Kutar did not perform any similar actions in subsequent records. But now that I think about it, it does seem like something Columbina would do.
She was probably worried about making things difficult for people. So, she gradually stopped joining in.
Yes.
Oh, that's so sad.
And now, I can make no such gestures of warmth, even if I want to.
Introductions are overrated.
especially in
it's Daniel.
cases like this.
I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human form. I've already...
Hat guy?
Yep.
And I'm a Driosh from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumeru Academia. Hat Guy. Good to see you again, Mr. Guy.
Mr. Guy?
I believe we last saw each other on the boat ride here.
Mr. Guy. Love that.
The only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into.
Oh?
Who's that?
The Doctor, also known as Dottore, second of the Fatui Harbingers.
That's not good.
Dottore, or Zondik, as he was then known, once studied at the Academia.
Of course, they'd throw him into a quest right before stuff like this happens.
So the Harbinger's #2 man is a college dropout? How embarrassing for them.
He only appears when something interests him. For all we know, he might have left already.
And he might have stayed.
Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers. Want to come along? You might learn a thing or two about him there.
I think he will.
Sure.
Oh.
Even though they're harbingers,
Hey, Daniel.
Hmm?
You here for revenge?
Well, yeah. That's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one who has a score to settle with him. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again.
When would I call you that?
What's the hurry? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
Who is this?
They call him Hat Guy. He's an old friend of the Travelers.
Not sure he was a racerman, so.
my mistake.
It's fine. I expected as much.
What? During the entire affair. So we tried to find out what he'd been up to, but unfortunately to no avail.
4 harbingers were on screen at once.
I returned to Snezhnaya and relayed my thoughts to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, entreating her to have him recalled.
That's pretty direct. Did the Tsaritsa agree?
Yes,
Oh.
I made it. You seem awfully familiar with internal Fatui affairs, especially when it comes to Dottore.
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information. I have no other questions for now, so I'll be on my way.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
Just dodgy.
You're just gonna leave?
You're welcome to join if you want.
Someone once told me that I had the lousiest work and the toughest luck. That's a good way of putting it. I forget who said it, but those words have always stuck with me.
Sounds like something Daniel would say. No wonder. That explains why you forgot who said it.
Palambina is still the most shoutable name. I'm just so used to it now.
Think for yourself about what you want to do. As long as you don't believe it's futile, it isn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wise words of wisdom.
Hey, get back!
I hear someone inside. Spargata? Are you in there? Why am I here? What's going on? All these scenes running through my head. Where are they from?
Wait, what?
Huh? What's going on?
I haven't done anything yet, but those monsters, those deaths, they feel like memories. Like things I really did experience.
You sure you did?
I won't find my daughter. I'm just realizing that I've only got 10 or so minutes left. You know?
Oh, just having to get by.
So you had a human creator too?
Yeah, but my creator abandoned me after deciding that I was a failure. After that,
Inspiring. Cutscene? Scaramouche? Wait.
Durin.
Oh. Okay. Act 5 is complete. After just that. So much more to go through. Oh.
There you are. I was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests. gifts opened by the Seelie along the way. It would have that the Moon Chanter would be qualified, but we would need 2 other people with the same constitution.
Me and Alakina?
If you think that's dangerous, wait till you hear the other methods. I'd be more than happy to go through them if you'd like. There are several.
Yep.
No need, we're good.
Please list them.
Let's go with this one.
Oh.
What? No eating or drinking?
That's some hardcore fasting. 3 days without food? I can handle that.
What about drink? Then Columbina completely disappear, forcing for a few days and nothing. My guess is that Bark is not going to be compatible with.
What about now?
Did you do something?
You guys, it's not a competition, you know.
All right, I'm officially impressed. Even as a descender, you can withstand far more than I imagined. It's like I summoned a giant stone titan to arm wrestle you, and your arm hasn't even moved an inch. In my last attempt, I infused 5 times the amount of Kuvaki required.
That much?
Yes. All right. I'll start where we left off. 5 times the required Kuvaki dose.
Please don't start with that.
Whoa, 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 hey, wait a minute.
How's it going?
No, not great. I kind of want to puke. Feels like I've been drinking too much. You think this is funny? I just lost to a young lady in an arm wrestling contest. I'm never gonna live that down. I'm not as dizzy as last time, but I can still feel it pulsing around.
In that case, you wouldn't be an ideal choice, Mr. Varka. Let's try someone else. No surprises here, Miss Moon Chanter. You're perfectly compatible. You may join. The Hexenzirkel is an organization that cares for and protects children. We will not have them do dangerous things. Not even tests.
Oh.
We're running out of time. We need to look for other candidates.
Then allow me to try.
Huh?
Oh, she does
What
have
are
a
you
moon
doing here?
Wait, we have to just stand there like that for 3 days? That's crazy. What's worse than just not eating? You're gonna get so sore.
They will head in soon. They will need to enter this gate.
Is she just gonna walk through?
Huh? I cannot pass through. Can I really hold on until Moon Prayer Night?
Started at 6.
From that day on, the moons no longer belonged to Tevat. The rejections slowly drained their power until eventually they passed away.
Getting Columbina back might have something to do with having the principles accepting her. Oh, those people.
Should we trust him to keep his promise? We have to. There's nothing else we can do.
What promise? Oh, missing head.
Could you tell me exactly what Alice said to you about finding her name?
Oh, sure. What she said was...
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with.
Just because she's never had a real name in the past doesn't mean she can't have one now.
What?
Think about what Alice said again. She never once said that you'd have to find a new name, did she?
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yes. Names are anchors that connect us to the world. If she doesn't have one already, then all we have to do is create one, no?
They didn't make it.
Could you tell me your name?
My name is...
Columbina! Columbina! Are you here? Columbina! That's the name you gave when we first met. And it's what I've called you ever since.
Columbina.
It's a fine name. I have many fond memories of Columbina, and so do all of your friends. If you like this name,
Looking for me? I like it. You can carry on using it. My name is Columbina Hyposelenia.
Hey, young lady. Would you like some moon prayer night candy? Happy moon prayer night. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot to say. Welcome home, moon goddess.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Welcome home, moon goddess.
Turning Nashatown into her home is a festive gift. A rather brilliant idea.
Perhaps this is what nod-krai, Columbina's home, should have been like all along.
Thank you for the gift. I like it a lot.
Enjoy the time off while it lasts. I have a feeling that our next task won't be so simple.
Off I go. Where should I go first? This must be the mage's stall. It feels like I've entered a fairy tale. Ah, how lovely.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
That sounds different.
I am a Dodoco from a distant archipelago, the most mischievous of all my Dodo brothers and Dodo sisters.
I was voice acting voice acting the main character, voice acting the other character.
Are you roping me into a crime?
Oh, let's call it a once-in-a-lifetime carefree adventure. In our eyes, every creature who yearns for happiness and freedom is a Dodoco. Indeed. And how did it feel blowing those pesky nuisances away?
Not bad.
Any guilt?
What do you mean?
Oh, wonderful. Now I can give this special bomb to you as a souvenir. Remember, if you find any meanies living on the moon, you can use this to boom them into oblivion.
I will.
Cast your mind upon the things you have experienced and the things you are soon to experience. I will shuffle the deck.
Why is that such a helpful line?
Finally, the last card. This shall speak of the future, Which... Oh,
It's drew itself. Okay.
fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner. Something has exerted an influence upon this card, causing it to leave its designated position. Well now, it's finally time to flip this most mysterious of cards. Why did it appear? And what does it wish to tell you?
I'm ready.
Very well. Flip this card and see what lies on the other side. Oh.
Right.
Miss Barbalot? What is it?
This card is death.
That doesn't sound very good.
It depends on how we interpret it. It is true that it can represent an agonizing death, a complete and utter end, but at the same time, it can also represent rebirth.
Also the fact that it summoned itself makes me feel like the heavenly principles maybe impacted that one.
In the past, you may have lost your way, but now you have gained new connections and new strength. You now face an important decision, one that may bring about a great change in what is yet to be. This change might, in turn, be the end of all things, or their beginning.
Oh. A little way goodbye. Really just a little on you go. Murder to everyone. That's fun. But I should have stayed through that. Like she jumps. What are y'all doing? Calling me a devil? I don't need to say it. The way she moves around the map. It's so entertaining. Oh, you can't move around the like this guy there. Alright, I gotta calm down.
And what the heck is a dodoka?
I was right about how it's so weird and wonderful gadget. No, it's spinning. What do you think?
Not bad. It reminds me of riding a moon lane.
Especially the ones that go round and round.
Sometimes, the Kuhenki circle around me like this, playing their beautiful melodies. Yeah. I'm going to miss them.
Can't believe that's she wasn't even there. Does it scare you, I think?
It does. I've felt scared in the past, too. But this is a little different.
This reminds me of that, like, Ferris wheel with N.
Oh, wait. What's the deal with her shoes? They don't make a sound when she walks. I could do with a pair of those. I'm not a kid anymore. They're probably more up Dino's alley.
What is that? Alright.
Which stall is she checking out? Oh, it's that other Frost Moon Scion's one. Try on the headgear, see what it's like having antlers or animal ears for a day.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing that stuff. So embarrassing. I have enough gear to carry as it is. Wait, what? She put it on?
How peculiar. This would take some getting used to. I wonder if this is what it's like for Lynette.
It really suits you, ma'am. What is this? She was so intimidating a moment ago, but now, dang, she's really rocking those ears. How does she make them look so cool?
I suppose I may as well keep them on for now. All part of the festive experience.
She's coming this way.
How do you do, Miss Yehoda?
Oh, jeez. Don't talk to me while wearing that thing. Where am I supposed to look? Oh,
Hey there!
I'm looking for Columbina. Have you seen her?
She just... Huh? Oh, wait. Is that what she meant by balloon game?
I like you know, dodged it.
No fair! How come I get caught in the crossfire?
An ambush from the rear? Is this a declaration of war, Columbina?
Would you like to play too, Arlecchino?
Seriously? Are they gonna start some beef right here, right now?
Gladly. That said, I believe there is another who would like to join.
Boss Nev! Thank goodness! You've gotta get me out of here! Things are kicking off big time!
Hello there. I'd like 10... no, make that 20 balloons, please. Uninflated.
What?
Miss Moon Goddess, I hope you're prepared to pay the price for assaulting my employee.
Nothing's gonna go with this.
Welcome to the game, Nefer.
Just to be clear, let's keep this a fair fight, okay? No strange powers, please and thank you.
Naturally.
Don't just stand there, Yehuda. Aren't you going to team up with me?
I really hope there's art of this somewhere soon. Or wherever.
Huh? Do I have to?
Of course. Don't forget, the Curatorium has a reputation to uphold.
I knew something like this was gonna happen.
At least they're better. I also like, you know, with the cat.
Well, you are as warm as the sun itself, Moon Goddess.
That flames?
Very well. I believe your spirit animal has to be...
He's giving spirit animals.
This most adorable chic badger.
Wow! Thank you, Mr. Talking Magic Lamp!
Have a very happy festival, Moon Goddess. Why miss this rare opportunity to enjoy a special evening in my true form?
Fair enough. You got a point there. We just met Barca, and he said that having everyone draw their own section was kind of boring. So, he did your bit for you.
Ah, Varka. Ever the maverick. I see his artistic skills are truly one of a kind.
I mean, well, it means that Flame doesn't have to draw it himself.
In that case, I shall paint something on Mr. Albedo's behalf in a short while.
Mr. Albedo's behalf? What? Why not now?
Ahem. Welcome home, Moon Goddess. What keen eyes you have, Miss Columbina. Especially considering they are shut.
I did not see you.
I believe I know what your spirit animal is. Here, for you.
Oh, it's a Kohenki!
Indeed.
Maybe we can share? Yes. I found out recently that people share their food sometimes, so I'd like to try it. Or... is that a no? Thank you. Yours is a little more sour than mine. Here, you try it. Are you sure? Amazing. My sugar sculpture has shrunk, yet my heart is filled with feelings of sweetness. I will remember this feeling.
Hello there, little kitty. May the moon light your path. Did Lady Llama send you? Or was there something you needed? You'd like some moon prayer candies? No?
I believe it wants that box. The one with the moon prayer candies in it.
Oh, I see. Here, kitty. Come on. Here you go. Thank you, Lady Mr. Cantor, did you see that young lady dressed as the moon goddess? When did she leave?
Sorry, no, I was looking at... I was watching the... cat.
I see.
That's the highest score we've had all night. And here's your prize. Now, how about another round? As for the cost...
Happy Moon Prayer Night, Miss Columbina.
Happy Moon Prayer Night, Durin and Hat Guy. Are you here to play the game?
Yes.
You said we were just coming here to say hello.
I did, but then I recognized a few more people as I got closer.
Do my eyes deceive me? Is that...
It's our little dragon! He's all grown up!
Someone's popular.
Well now, since you came all this way, why don't you try out this lovely game we have going? First try is free!
He'll have a go. I'll pass.
It's only one free try per customer. You can't give your try to him.
I'm aware.
How has Elder Almond been lately?
He's in great shape. He goes for a run in the forest every morning to stay fit and healthy.
He tried to go boat racing with Firecracker a while back, but he couldn't even make it onto the Lotus Leaf. Firecracker was in fits of laughter.
How about you, little dragon? Can you still fly?
Yes, I can.
But you've become less chatty. Has growing up been tough on you?
We call that maturity. You know, the thing people sing about. The knight wields a sword of stone to defend those hearts that are made of gold. Stone is very heavy. That's what keeps them from talking too much.
That's awesome! I want to be a knight when I grow up too. Ring, here I come!
Oh, the hat-wearing man. I never thought I'd see you again. You seem more determined than when I saw you last on the train.
If you say so.
Oh, I do say so. The people you once helped see it clearly. It's because you are once again on the right track. May the engine in our hearts propel us to the station of our dreams.
I can move! I can move now, Roselle!
What are you doing, running into the rings like that? You got them all so quickly. I've never seen anything like this in all my travels. Is this guy actually an old friend of theirs? But how? They're origami animals and clockwork people from a fairy tale. Getting to know them would be quite an arduous task, unless they share a hometown? I have to get to the bottom of this. Next time I see the great mage Alice, I shall demand answers. Oh, sweet grand prize. How I wish I didn't have to let you go. Good thing I've already turned a profit from the customers earlier in the night. Otherwise, I'd have wasted all my hard work. Okay, I'm back. What? I leave for 2 seconds and someone's already claimed the grand prize? Oh, well, these things happen, you know? Perhaps you'd be interested in one of the other prizes instead. We've got all kinds of wonderful goodies here.
Is this the thing you wanted? Here. You can have it.
Huh? But...
Don't worry about it. It will be happier with you.
Oh, thanks so much, miss. Moon Goddess. Oh, goodness gracious, Columbina. Give me strength. How am I supposed to make any more money from this child at this rate?
Daddy, look! That's the game I was telling you about!
Maybe I can try to hook this new kid.
Huh? Oh, someone already won the grand prize.
You can take mine if you want.
What? Why? Why are all these bleeding hearts coming here to ruin my business?
Happy Moon Prayer Night, everyone.
And off this whole time. No, I reckon the goals. Thanks, Aaron. It's free.
Frankly, I didn't think you'd be back for Moon Prayer Night.
It's gonna be really funny.
Were you worried about me, Sandrone?
You would like that, wouldn't you? Do you even hear what you're saying?
It seems to me like you disguised yourself with festive headgear, just so that you could come see me on Moon Prayer Night and make sure I'm okay. You didn't even bring Polonia with you.
You? I thought you couldn't see.
I cannot. But I sense the confusion of those around us rippling through the Kuvaki currents. Based on what I know about you, Let me guess what you're wearing. Is it cat ears?
Shut up! I'm only here to protect the Fatui's interest in this territory. Running into you was pure bad luck.
Really? But you were the one who asked Arlecchino to help everyone find my name.
Columbina! Ugh! Just one more word, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords.
It's Columbina Hyposelenia now.
Tell someone who cares.
I've missed you, Sandrone. The whole time I was gone, I was thinking. I hope I get a chance to say some ugly words to you.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Anyway, let's go play that game.
What? You mean that frostfin whale?
Yes. It's some kind of game where you get bitten if you step on the wrong tooth. Seems like fun.
Who in their right mind would wanna?
Because you're not a scaredy cat.
Fine! You wanna play? Let's play. Don't complain when I kick your sorry butt.
Lovely.
You old geezer! I'm gonna beat the pants off you! Just you watch!
I almost forgot.
What is it now?
You'd better not lose, or I'm going to beat your head in.
What?
I think you might have picked a bad tooth, Sandrone.
Shut it!
Do you need any help? It seems like you're stuck.
No! It's just a blasted toy! How is its grip this strong? Stop laughing!
All right. Well, you lost. So just like I promised.
Hey! What are you doing? Are you seriously?
Hiya.
Why, you... Oh, just you wait! Rematch! She avoided that one then? Now I've got you. All right, my turn. What?
Looks like you lost again, Sandrone.
Wait! There's more than one bad tooth!
Bonk.
Stupid game! What idiot came up with this?
Should I let you bonk me on the head as well?
Forget it!
Come on, bonk away. It can be your consolation prize for losing so badly.
I told you, forget it! Gah, you've always been so annoying. Singing right outside my door, inviting yourself to my tea parties, going AWOL. And now you're off to the moon or something.
Of all my days with the Fatui, the times I spent with you, Arlecchino, and Rosaline, they were my favorite. I will not forget them. Just as I shall not forget this moment. We'll always be friends, no matter where we are, right?
Who would want to be your...
I'll miss you, Sandrone.
An exciting battle is about to take place right here at the Nasha Town Special Arena! In this corner, we have the Moon Goddess and her robot partner. And in the other, we have the Moon Goddess and her Kuhanki partner. Only one Moon Goddess can be victorious in this ultimate battle of destiny. But who will it be? There's only one way to find out. Now, without further ado, let the Battle of the Moons begin! I don't care who we're up against. Stacko and I ain't gonna lose. Let's strike first. Stacko, formation shift. The robot has kicked things off with a change of formation. But how will this affect the battle? Nobody knows. The other party chooses to attack. Let's see how their partner performs. Stacko! The attack lands! And if those sizzling sounds are anything to go by, it was very effective. Okay then. Stacko, maintain formation and enter your empowered state. Empowered state? There we go. Now we're talking. Absorbing the immense Kuvaki present on Moon Prayer Night, this lean, mean machine has greatly increased its offensive power. Good choice. Buffs count for nothing if you beat them before they can use it. Oh, it's a hit! But Stacko stands firm. The battle is heating up fast. I'm about to start sweating machine oil over here. Go for it, Stacko. Set Kuvaki to maximum. Can their opponents withstand this blow? And what will this moon goddess do?
Don't be afraid. Fight however you wish.
It's a moon lane! A deft use of a moon lane allows the Kuhenki to dodge the blow. And now it's spiraling around its foe in circles! 1 loop, 2 loops. The robot's screen is bugging out. It's getting dizzy. Stacko! Stacko is down for the count. Our winner is the Moon Goddess! Well, you beat me fair and square, I guess. Honestly, I underestimated you. Won't make that mistake again.
I think my partner deserves most of the credit.
Just you wait. When I'm a little bit older, I'm gonna come back a whole lot stronger. You ready for a rematch?
This was the most fun I've ever had on a moon prayer night. Everywhere I went, people were saying, "Welcome home." And there were friends at every turn. I only wish it could last longer than one night.
Oh.
Yes, you're right.
The moon. It's so beautiful.
Aww.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Looks like the time has come.
Columbina.
You're heading off then?
Yes, to the ruins you mentioned. And from there, back home to the moon.
Wait! I know? At least...
Take one of our craft shop's crumb-cakes up to the moon with you. You know, for a snack.
Sure. Why not?
The Curatorium of Secrets believes in proper farewells. No story should be left without a satisfactory endnote.
Never.
Farewells are an important affair for the Ratniki, too. We never know when we might meet again.
Ha! And here I thought grand farewells wouldn't suit tonight's mood. But I suppose friendly passion is not to be stopped, eh?
We made a little something for you, Columbina. Ta-da!
What is it?
A Moon Prayer Night greeting card with drawings by all of your friends.
You did mention that you'd like a portrait done, so I took the liberty of creating one for you.
I, meanwhile, did the portrait of Mr. Albedo, and Mr. Varka did the same for me.
I mean, I think my work was pretty true to life, don't you think?
The picture of Ashru was my doing. The two of you seem to get along rather well.
Oh, wait, was I the only one who did a full-body picture? That's so embarrassing. I did pictures of me and Anefa.
I did my own portrait and one for Hat Guy.
Plus, judges, Arlecchino and Cendrone. So, if you ever miss us, just flip the card open and we'll all be right there with you.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, everyone. This whole moon prayer night was more than I could have ever asked for. It is the greatest gift I have ever received. In just a few moments, I will be gone. I still don't know what to expect on the moon. Will I really be able to send messages to my friends? The Kuhenki, the animals of nod-krai. I'll never get to see them again. I wonder where I'll be when the next moon prayer night comes. This is where the people of Hyperborea used to communicate with the moons. My last piece of luggage. My only piece of luggage. I can already feel the moon calling to me. Come night or day, the moonlight shall always connect us. Well then, farewell, my friends. This was my happiest night in Deadvid.
Farewell, Columbina.
The moon really is closer than ever tonight.
Columbina.
All 3 moons in one place. Time for one final experiment. Reason, life, death, time, and space. They all believed I would fail. But Tevat's primordial power never did belong to the throne of heaven. And now, they are mine.
To wield the 3 moons' power. It's the only way. I guess I won't be going home today.
Columbina! No!
control me?
This thing's charged up. What the heck just happened? Or what?
Are you alright? Do your
Open to
wounds
Tori?
still hurt?
That's not... I don't care about physical injury
I
right
had
now.
someone prepare a little medicine that could prove effective. Take it if you need to.
In that case, let me relate the contents of the call we made to Alice after the incident occurred.
That Dotori is a crafty one. He distracted the Hexenzirkel by creating a huge fuss at Tevat's borders. I'd assumed that the cause was an abyssal intrusion from the outside world, which in fairness is a rather common occurrence.
Right.
But after learning that you managed to influence the phantoms in nod-krai, I realized that perhaps this interference could have come from within Tevat instead.
But we weren't able to change their fates.
True, you couldn't change how their stories ended, but you did build some variables around yourself.
Variables?
Yes, things you heard that you could not otherwise have learned, ideas that would otherwise have never crossed your mind. All these things are variables. Of course, most variables usually pale into insignificance with the myriad of possibilities floating around. But the moment you start treating them as building blocks and intentionally stacking them, that changes things. That's what Dottore did, and it's how he created the necessary conditions so that when you activated the portal tonight, it played right into his plan.
If it's any consolation, he wasn't able to control Columbina as he might have wished to.
A small consolation.
Oh no!
Escaping the moon's reflection.
What? She did what? All we saw was Dottore appeared and used some kind of power. The next thing we knew, he and Columbina were gone and you were falling into the sea.
Dr. Fro's time was inspired. Only I could move freely. From their perspective, the battle on Columbina's decision will happen in this moment. That's the power of 3 moons. Why wasn't I affected? Is that because of the December?
So, Columbina intentionally opened the moon gate and escaped into the same mysterious world as Rerir and Thalindis.
Sounds like bad news.
Must be why Dottore has been lying low this whole time. He was biding time.
Seen in that way, the Trilunar Syzygy and Rerir's emergence, Dottore might have been pulling the strings in both cases. According to Miss Alice, he is attempting to transcend his destiny and finish an experiment that only a god might complete. They speak of a savior who appeared in their history. One who never should have existed.
That was the he.
I'd certainly like to know what Her Majesty thinks, now that the concerns I expressed to her have come to pass. But we cannot simply sit and wait for her to decide the matter. And in any case, it is not the Fatui Harbinger Damselette who sees us as her friends, but rather Columbina Hyposelenia. If, even in such extreme circumstances, Her Majesty will not lift the prohibition on harbingers drawing steel against one another, then I will do as my heart demands. I will fight as Peruware instead.
That's exactly how a knight should roll.
The
They
lighting
knock
of
you
the water
down,
is
you
crazy.
get back up and get back in it. I'll get in touch with Flints and Eatlua, get them to have a chat with their Starshiner. It couldn't hurt to bring the Lightkeepers on board as well. That's it then. Good luck, everyone.
This is going to be so much longer than I thought it would be. That festival thing took so long. I wasn't expecting the whole thing to be after it. Didn't make it to the moon. But that is complete. It's ending now? Oh, we got a big one next time around. Wait. What the? I didn't need to see that. I did not need to see that. It disappeared again? He can disappear from the world again? Reading cards to Columbina. Isn't this a cliffhanger in a Genshin storyline? What is this? Is this gonna be worth it? Oh, the whole... The Winter Wonderland. All my hype around this doesn't exist anymore. Oh, the temporary outfits are boring. Okay, so you can get a total of 110 kills on that. It just sucks. This whole cosmetic system is worthless. It all sucks. I was so excited for it when it was being released a while ago, and then they let me down significantly. The BDSP of Genshin. That would be more interesting. Oh, what happened here? That doesn't look good. Or is that a good thing?
Oh, it's Durin!
Traveler and Paimon? Ah, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't scare you.
Looks like you've gotten even more powerful now.
I don't know. It just feels like it's gotten harder to control. I didn't mean to strike so hard. I'm so relieved you didn't get hurt.
Is the abyssal power actually off inside you?
Ah, no, don't worry about that. It's been very stable ever since I got this body. What you saw just now is something that only started happening recently. Maybe I'm still acclimating or something. I'm sure it'll clear up over time. Did you need something?
The day that the writer and the watcher crossed paths was the day that the magic, known as storytelling, was born. I have brought you and the traveler together here for a very important purpose. It has to do with your mom.
My mom?
You mean Daniel?
Indeed. If you'll open the book, I will begin narrating.
Oh, the book. Yeah. Are we going into Senior Anchor again? Oh, back here.
Whoa! What is this place? It reminds Paimon of Simulanka.
The two are indeed similar. Both worlds were built using the same magic after all.
Oh, there's Alice.
What's this?
The book we just saw.
This is your mother's dying wish.
My mother's dying wish was a book?
In her eyes, this was her greatest regret. The only person who could resolve this regret is you.
So my mother's greatest regret is another unfinished story?
You could say that.
And I guess resolving the regret means finishing the story?
That's one way to put it.
Why is she being so weird about this?
Is a straight answer too much to ask for?
I'd love to tell you what she said, I really would. But that would spoil the plot, and we can't have that. Spoilers ruin everything.
What was the point of that animation?
Oh.
Don't worry, I'll know when you're finished. Just wait for me to reach out.
Was the day the magic known as storytelling.
A corner of repose for countless tales, watched over by the honor of knights. A place for stories to sleep, perchance to dream of ancient cities and the epics of ages past.
Homestead Library?
There, a witch once spent a sleepless night, and all to bring forth a story yet untold. Find the place I speak of, for it is where the seeds of this story lie.
Was that a riddle? Where do you think this mysterious place could be?
The Homestead Library.
Hey, you!
Look. 4 of the Hexen Circle all in the one thing? Or I could find out what this is all about. I do kind of want to find out what this is all about.
Whoa! This is way too many books! Considering this library organizing job was classified as a premium commission, Paimon came mentally prepared, you know? But seeing it in person is something else.
A certain anonymous benefactor has donated a large amount of books to us. Imagine my surprise when a glance down the book list revealed that each one would be an entirely new addition to our collection. I'm very relieved to see you here.
Let's go. Oh, okay, that's really weird to have like a freeze frame and stuff like this.
Finally! We made it to the last stack! A Hilichurl's Guide to running for your life? Basics of whopper flower cultivation. Who'd grow one of those anyway?
Secrets.
Witches always make Paimon think of, you know.
Oh, it's opening by itself. Okay, why is the saturation
Looking for me?
Okay, it's Alice. Okay.
Paimon knew that book had issues.
Okay.
Striving toward a common goal, overcoming obstacles alongside trusted companions, becoming better versions of ourselves. That is the best defense against what dangers could lie ahead.
We'll take the dictionary. And the next time we run into our friends, we'll pass your tasks and stuff along, okay?
Have fun!
Okay. The color returns to the library. We're still in the library.
Back in the Mondstadt library, huh? Talk about a trip down memory lane.
Feels like we were here just yesterday. I mean, more like 2 minutes ago.
As it happens, just before I found you here, I was looking into something rather peculiar. One of the knights reported seeing some books that weren't listed anywhere in our catalog.
Oh?
Stranger still, just as he went to reach out for them, the books vanished into thin air. And then, a while later, while he was browsing through other shelves, there they were again.
Seriously?
That particular knight knows this library inside and out. I'd be very surprised if he was seeing things. I'll be relying on you to track them down, cuties.
Can't we just call the night then? Dumpty Dumpty Treasure Trove.
Wait! Did Klee write this one? Should this even be here?
Experiment number.
An experiment log? Looks like part of the title's been erased. There's something seriously suspicious about this book.
The Ball Princess, okay. Cut it out.
Let's hang on to this one for now. Could be one of the ones we're looking for. It's one of M's after all.
Yeah, that's fair. Second strongest spell in existence.
Second strongest spell in existence. Do not show Klee. Wait, there's actually a book like that right here in the Mondstadt library?
Yeah, verses.
Kinda looks like a poetry collection.
Oh yeah.
But why is part of the title missing?
Well, the poem in question turns the whole battle into a dance, with the evil dragon recast as an innocent child who came here in search of friends.
That sounds like inspiration for this book. Alrighty.
Alright, we've gathered all the reference books. What's next?
We read them. Or we open our book.
Wait! Look!
Find the place I speak of, for it is where the seeds of the story lie. Okay.
Long, long ago, an evil dragon descended upon the human world, bringing terrible calamity in its wake. Bravely did the people resist, until at last, the dragon lay slain. Later, a witch with a love for stories came upon the tale of the evil dragon, and for reasons she could not explain, felt a pang of sorrow on its behalf. For she knew, despite its body being born of wicked alchemy, all along, the dragon's soul was that of an innocent child. Right up to the moment of its death, it had no choice in becoming a vessel of calamity, nor could it fathom the cruel fate that lay before it. Though the witch had a love of stories, she was not pleased with how this one ended. No, that won't do, she thought. I'll write you a better ending instead. And so she set off to do just that, borrowing a little magic from her friend. With it, she wove a dragon's egg, resolving to rear a dragon child of her own. Yet long in thought she lingered, wondering what kind of world her little dragon ought to behold upon waking. At last, she made her mind up, adorning the cradle with a wisp of woodland air. Then, she quietly waited for the egg to hatch.
That was the opening we just heard, right? Sounds like the story's about Durin.
A story about me?
Oh wait, is that...
And now a golden-haired traveler, a silvery sprite, and a dragon-born youth step onto the stage. What new chapter will their arrival bring?
So, now that we're in the story, what's next?
The dragon youth wondered aloud. Yet all he could do was wait for the story to unfold. Of course, there's something to be said for helping it along. Perhaps a little exploration could prove fruitful.
How are we supposed to help the story along? It feels like all we can do right now is wait.
Apparently, it hadn't dawned on the group to look for a way to help the egg hatch faster. With the flames at his command, perhaps the dragon youth might be able to provide the egg with sufficient warmth.
What? You want us to roast the dragon egg?
The silvery sprite's surprise betrayed her lack of reading. For in countless tales it is told that only by fire's embrace will a dragon's egg hatch swiftly.
Huh, you...
Wanna give it a try, Durin? Hatch yourself? What?
Okay.
Let every unborn life be welcomed with tender anticipation, and may that warmth stay with it for a lifetime. At last, under the witch's expectant gaze, the little dragon broke free from its shell. No living being has ever decided the moment of its birth. You were no exception, my child. I brought you into being because I willed it so. Just like the witch who created that evil dragon. But I promise you this. Your birth was wanted. You are loved. And you will have a different fate than the dragon that came before you.
You've never told me those things before, but for some reason, I always knew. Thank you for bringing me into this world.
Waiting Witch did not feel lonely, for she had 3 visitors by her side. Together, they beheld the hatchling's first breath of life. Holding her dragon child close, the witch promised him a life unlike that of the evil dragon. And so, nestled in his mother's warm embrace, did the little dragon's story begin.
There which once spent a sleepless night, in all to bring forth a story yet untold. That's a very code communication device.
Is this thing on?
Even magic ink needs time to dry? Oh, man. Paimon was so ready to knock this out in one go.
Maybe it's for the best.
You have to wait for a server reset. Okay, I would have started this yesterday if I knew stuff for that. You have to wait for server resets, bro? What? I guess I'll go do that other thing. It's empty.
I'll take that as a yes then.
Okay.
Ah, finally, you're here! Do you have a message for me from someone by any chance?
Mage wanted me to come see you anyway, though.
Oh? One moment then. Your curiosity seems as strong as ever, Barbeloth. Alas, my future will have to remain absent from your dictionary. The wind may be happy to let dandelions trace its form and have poets sing it into verse, but to be contained is hardly its nature. So, dear Barbeloth, please do set your pen down. Words heard on the wind are not meant to be recorded on the page. Our conversation should be free from interruptions for now. You being here is enough. Barbeloth's prophecy concerning me may be incomplete, but it's not incorrect. There's something I need to do, and I could indeed use your help.
Okay. What is it?
Trusty as always. In that case, could you play a song with me later?
Sure. See that little water? You could hear the water on that at the end
Island
there.
looks kind of familiar.
You ever been here before? Is it special?
Not always. It was once an isle like any other. An ordinary, unassuming aggregation of sand and gravel. That is, until seeds of stories were brought here by the wind and cultivated by time. So with that, allow me to welcome you in truth to this island favored by time, traveler. This is the place where time and wind met in the distant past. Well, it was because of time's help that those first winds of freedom were able to blow so strongly, but forceful gales like that are most suited to wiping things clean, not helping things grow.
Right.
So, after a few crises in Mondstadt were resolved, I made the winds gentler. Just strong enough to bolster the people in times of need without knocking them off their feet.
Wait, here now? Do what? Play a song?
Shadows gather in the distance.
Oh.
I'm sure you felt it too. I've heard about the Pyro Archon's face-off with the ruler of death, Renova, and what happened to the Fatui Harbinger, the captain.
Right.
And that's not even mentioning how abyssal activity has been encroaching closer and closer to Mondstadt. I fear the impending crisis may be beyond what humans alone can solve. In light of that, I need to be prepared. It is the Animal Archon's duty to intervene in times of need. As such, I, Barbados, will bring forth a wind strong enough to disperse whatever storm lies ahead. But if I whip up a gale of such strength in Mondstadt City, it would just turn the place upside down. Clothes, hats, the flowers that rest on people's balconies. That's why I chose to do it here. A place where I once offered an ode to time. Who knows? Perhaps time shows this island special favor precisely on account of my lovely, lovely music. But with the power that remains here, I can leverage time to draw a boundary around the wind. That way, the outside world won't notice a thing, no matter how powerful of a gale I whip up here. Of course, as the one requesting help, I should offer something in return. That's why I invited you here, traveler. So we could perform an ode to time together.
Well, so now we're performing for time itself. Idler.
Looks like our music has moved some in our audience to step on stage.
Oh?
But that's against concert rules, so let's usher them out. All right, that should do it. That was an exquisite performance, traveler. Thank you.
The power you unleashed just now.
Don't worry. That power was mine and mine alone. No external help was involved. Think of it like tuning a musical instrument so that it might play melodies lovelier still.
Ha! So you do have some tricks up your sleeve.
Alright. Wakings of the Wind. No, Venti's stronger. Wait, actually, oh no, I can't. I haven't completed Durin's quest. I'm gonna end up maxing Durin before even getting the materials. We have a quest for you.
You have something for me, you said? Is it some quick and easy way to make Mora by any chance?
You have that technically.
Well, actually, it's some kind of task from your master.
Yeah, that's a hard no. But I guess I don't have a choice, huh? I just know it's going to be torture, though. I know that old hag all too well. This book doesn't seem so special to me. Whoa! Letters just fell out of it.
Oh, how long it's been, my student. I'm afraid to report that getting up and about is becoming harder and harder these days.
Oh?
Oh, the sympathy card. She could have tried to make it sound a bit more genuine at least.
Remember when I would chase you and you would run for dear life, trying to use that hydro phantom of yours to distract me? Oh, seems like it was just yesterday. Now you're off on your own, and I laze the days away in my rocking chair. I really should get some exercise again.
Well, then get it some other way, you old hag.
And second of all, this seems kind of private.
Now, I'm sure you're curious as to the purpose of this letter. And to that, I say this. If you want to learn how to predict the fate of an entire kingdom, or even the entire world, head to Sumeru and search for the gate to an underground kingdom. Once there, open the second letter.
Huh. But she knows how to lure people in, that's for sure. Is she serious about passing on her secret technique?
We're on a Sumeru underground kingdom? This seems a lot more in depth than Mithy's already.
When you talk about sentimental stuff, you fight. But when it comes to dry academic stuff, you get all emotional. Anyway, this gate to an underground kingdom sounds familiar.
Wait, you've heard of it?
It might have been there.
Perfect. I don't even need to investigate then. Oh, that means no hired guide, no lodging, no shelling out Mora left and right.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure which one we're referring to.
Come on, there's no time to waste. Let's go.
And since you didn't mention a transportation fee just now, Paimon's guessing that means...
Yep, same method as usual. Let's go.
We just... Oh, we're teleporting, okay.
This brings back memories of summertime. It's actually kind of refreshing.
So, this is the
But
gate
it is
to the
summer.
ancient kingdom of Conria.
Oh. 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 Yeah, okay, I have been here, I think, actually. But, dang.
I'm sure a lot of secrets and tragedies lie behind it.
Are we going in?
Well, let's open the second letter.
We're just opening the letter?
Let me see here. Yep, it's this one.
As the ancient Sumeru saying goes, rote knowledge bears no fruit until it is watered with the showers of wisdom. With that in mind, there is a phenomenon in this land known as the sign of Apausha.
Have I heard of that before?
It is a celestial mark that burns in response to an all too ardent desire for the truth. In that sense, perhaps it's more fitting to call it a sign of truth instead. The records of this ancient kingdom state there are several large subterranean lakes in Conria, clear and calm as mirrors, whose surfaces reflect the true stars.
Oh.
This is because the sign of truth created in the water is able to bypass the false sky and connect to the outer universe.
Oh.
I had no idea.
To observe the gravitational forces and influence of celestial bodies, one must be able to see past the false sky. Only by obtaining these cosmic parameters can one predict the fate of this world. Now, my task for you is as follows. Open a sign of truth in front of the gate to Conria.
Frankly, this prospect is quite exciting, and heading back now will just cost me another night of lodging, so no better time than the present. Emissaries of the enduring stars, wanderers over ecliptic and equatorial plains, radiant celestial brethren. Traverse the twisted paths of the cavernous void. I, Mona Magistus the astrologist, invoke the power of Hydro to balance the scales. By wisdom and truth, let the thirst be relieved. I, Mona Magistus the astrologist, summon you, O stars, to stand before me.
Did it work?
Oh, why are Natland monsters like appearing there?
Darn it. I didn't get a glimpse of the real stars at all. Whatever. I'll just take it out on you. Well, the old hag said to open the third letter once it was all said
Oh,
and
true,
done.
that's good.
I doubt she has anything nice to say.
If you're reading this, it means you attempted to open the sign of truth.
She did attempt it.
Seriously, I can't believe you actually tried it.
What are you laughing at, you old hag?
You got pranked?
Conria was home to several lakes of stars, rendering the fabric of space in that area comparatively unstable. As a result, attempts to break through the firmament through non-physical means were more likely to succeed. In any case, I knew this place was well hidden and wouldn't be frequented by too many people. As such, any negative effects of failing to open the sign of truth would remain small scale. And of course, as my student, I felt sure you would have the chops to deal with the abyssal creatures that roam beyond the false sky. Even if you couldn't beat them, I am certain you could outrun them. You always were fast on your feet. Ah, connecting hydromancy to the kind of wisdom that quenches thirst. Truly, my genius knows no bounds. The practical application of the scry glass has also reduced disturbances caused by the false sky. I'd like to see Alice try and top that.
Mona cuts it off there. Apparently the old hag proceeds to brag for a few thousand words. That was funny. And not nearly as lore dropping as I thought could be the case. Wait, there's like actual wolves. Wait, that's new. That's fun. Like there's wolves in Wolvendom now.
We go on hunt. I tried to convince Wolf Lord. We hunt enemies. The Dark Wolf Pack. Strange scent coming from land they took. Getting stronger. We must hunt enemies to purify the forest. Teacher taught me how to talk to Wolf Lord.
So that means you got him to agree then, right?
Yes. Words were hard, but I did it.
Ha! So you actually managed to convince that giant, stubborn old fella.
Shut up, Pamela.
Dark wolves are enemies of the whole world. Teacher said this is not wolf problem. This is world problem. And Wolf Lord agreed. But because of that, other wolves won't join. This war is between me and Dark Wolf Pack. We set trap. Chase dark wolves here. Into trap.
With the Wolf Lord.
Then Wolf Lord pinned them down. And we finish hunt.
Everyone's taking damage. I don't like that. The wolves are fighting.
Why are Lupacals here?
They're helping. Actually, I don't think that's buffed Razor yet.
But this isn't wolf problem.
You're doing this to help your Lupical, right? Well, they want you to be safe too.
Okay, we made it to the end. Everyone's so low. Alright, we did it. Everyone survived, except Yehoda.
They call for me.
I don't know why people don't like Official. I think Official is amazing.
All things in this universe must plunge into darkness. 'Tis only natural that those who seek light should cross paths in the realm of dawn.
Indeed.
And I feel the same.
You're here just in time. Yai Publishing House has a commission for you, traveler. An editor is here to discuss the details in person.
Oh?
Much of the information was kept from the guild for business reasons. All we know is that it has something to do with the author of the Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
What? Surely you don't mean...
Wait, is this author really that important? What if we weren't here? Or if we decided not to take the commission? The editor would just be wasting their time.
In that case, it'd be a free trip to Mondstadt where one needs only pass some information along. That's an opportunity most would fight over. The editor is waiting at the Good Hunter. Just look for the man dressed in Inazuman clothing.
Hold on! I mean, halt thy steps, good traveler. Fate cast you upon the tides of the world. but not for you to stand alone in the face of its desolation.
You wanna come with?
Nay, you step forth onto the path of the nod-krai.
Welcome.
Well, let's head to the Good Hunter to meet with this editor.
Ah yes, Onodera.
Alright.
Oh, what was that warrior?
Traveler, thank you for all you've done for us in the past. I come here today with a commission from Lady Yai,
Lady
with
Yai.
which I'd like your help, should you be willing. Oh, and might I ask who this person dressed like Princess Fischl is?
Princess Fischl.
You have the pleasure of speaking to our eminent person, Fischl, Prinzessin de Vertalang. Since thou hast learned my name, understand this. To speak it is to be absolved. Praise it, therefore, and thou shalt earn thine salvation.
Mein Fräulein means to say, she...
Ah, I see. I completely concur, my lady. Remembering names is simply basic etiquette. And if you might lend me succor in solving this problem, I shall indeed praise your names to the heavens above. As many times as necessary, in fact.
You understood Fischl language before Oz could even finish translating.
That editor is not to be underestimated.
Have you heard of the author Mr. Nine? He's famous for writing the legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Flowers.
What was that, mein Fräulein?
Flowers for Princess Fischl. That's what Mr. Nine is actually famous for.
Mein Fräulein means to say, even should the creator be cold and unmoving, the Prinzessin and her nod-krai's resplendence might yet compel them to weep.
I love when they swap it around.
Well, sure. The author of Flowers for Princess Fischl, Mr. Nine. He sent a letter from nod-krai asking for help, and he seems to be in bad shape.
nod-krai?
But here's the problem. We don't know anything about Mr. Nine. What he looks like, how old he is, where he's from. He's only ever communicated with us via letter, from addresses all over Deadvid. And he's never showed up to our annual meeting or events. Not once.
Whatever hath once existed in this world is enshrined in the memory of the Prinzessin de Vertalang, to endure unchanging in her nod-krai. For from the sacred primordial words flow the wellspring of all cause and consequence.
Yes, we had the same idea. So, we tracked down the original manuscript of the Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
You didn't need Oz to translate this time either, Onodera.
The words do have a meaning.
Osvaldo Hrafnavines, hast thou perceived something?
No such Henry exists, mein Fräulein.
Henry? What?
I sense a faint, elusive resonance. Something akin to the magnetic field, gravitational force, and threads of cause and effect that surround you, mein Fräulein.
Isn't that interesting? Well, in the end, our only takeaway was that the design and craftsmanship of the paper point to it coming from Qingce village in Liyue.
Could Mr. Nine be from Liyue then? No, wait. If we're talking authors from Qingce village specifically...
Chang the Ninth. Mr. Nine.
Chang the Ninth? Ah, I've heard of him. He won a Best New Author award for the first apprentice of Guhua.
It matters not. Though the Saint of Tears and the Saint of Atonement perform manifold labors on divergent principles, their power flows but from a single source.
You speak true, mein Prinzessin. Even if Chang the Ninth doesn't turn out to be Mr. Nine, he's still an author, and he could have had contact with him. I think it's a good place to start.
I think it's just Paimon. Honestly.
Yeah, Chang the Ninth isn't home.
Or we could knock on the door.
It doesn't look like there's anyone around we can ask either. Shall we wait? Still, could his absence mean that he really is Mr. Nine, now kidnapped and sent to nod-krai? Perhaps we should have a look around his house.
Barging in without permission seems wrong. Let's do it. Seems like a bunch of ordinary stuff.
Nay, I, the Prinzessin, have beheld the mystery of the universe enshrined in these specks of dust. What hath been revealed is the very fount of wisdom. Ever does it flow toward the shores of truth.
Do you know what it is?
It looks like the soil's been overturned. Oh no.
No.
Mr. Nine's most zealous fan happens to be right here. And since mein Fräulein would never do anyone harm, I'm certain the same is true of his other less avid supporters.
You dig up the ground. Inside you find a large bag of mora and a check from the northern bank. Suddenly a voice comes out of nowhere and without thinking, stuff the item into the pocket.
What is the meaning of this? I'm calling the Millilith. What are you even talking about? Oh, wait a second. You're the ones who came here with that young lad from the Guhua clan. Yes, I remember.
Alright.
I'm guessing this is a misunderstanding then. The question still stands though. What are you doing digging around my house?
Oh, well, actually, we just wanted to know if you've ever written under the pen name Mr. Nine.
What? Not even a whole bucket of hallucinogenic mushrooms could make me that delusional. No. If I were Mr. Nine, why in the world would I enter all those writing competitions? To what? Demolish the competition from the shadows? Yes, doing a real bang-up job, aren't I? My submission's never even been selected. What? That old beggarly Chong the Ninth is Mr. Nine? No, there must be some mistake. What a sight that would have been.
Okay, it sounds like he is Mr. Nine.
In any case, while this gentleman isn't the Mr. Nine we're looking for, I sense something of interest on his person. It's a peculiar signature. The same threads of fate I sensed on you, mein Fräulein, and on the manuscript. I believe the traces are related to Mr. Nine, and it appears I can track them.
Hey, that's perfect! Once we head to nod-krai, you should be able to find Mr. Nine, no problem then.
Creation of literature demands the highest quality.
Ah, no wonder. Mr. Nine uses the very same type for his manuscripts.
Farewell, creator of another world. Though I must say, the laws and narratives thou hast ordained can scarce compare to the dream dust sedimented in the Immanakreich.
Mein Fräulein means to say, your writing isn't... mein Fräulein offers herself.
I mean, kind of already said that himself, to be honest.
It should be up ahead.
Oh? Monsters?
Wait, did something attack that Sealy? Something doesn't seem right here.
And it bears the same signature I sensed before.
Then it would seem fate has dictated our path for us.
We are in nod-krai. But now it seems way faster. Oh, not this again.
What are you doing here?
Nicole?
We were looking for Mr. Nine and our search led us here, but now it seems we've found you instead.
Tell Nicole and the Sealy that you are publishing House's commission in your investigation.
Ah, I see. Well, Mr. Nine is right here.
Is that the Sealy?
Hello.
Oh.
What bizarre demarung is this? Never in 1,000 sunsets have I heard of such a thing. In truth, I too aspire to be an author. But I'm also partial to direct communication. Talking is rather inconvenient by comparison. And as I'm sure you can understand, writing things down is even more tedious. I thought perhaps if I found someone with whom I could share my ideas, it might give me the same release as writing. But then those stories would never see the light of day, which would be a shame. So, I tracked down an old Sealy friend of mine and told her all the stories I was imagining. Then, I sent her to find people with similar aspirations to write them in my stead. We even came up with several character traits to lend a certain authenticity to Mr. Nine. A receding hairline was one of them, I think.
Yep, I'm the one she roped into all this.
Come now, it was beneficial for you too. By inhabiting those authors and mobilizing their language faculties, you were able to hone and eventually recover your capacity for speech.
Oh. Inhabiting those authors? Okay.
And anyway, an angel has always functioned like a sort of a flash of inspiration in someone's head. I'm sure it was like stepping into old shoes.
So you, what, possessed people? Isn't that kind of intrusive?
Oh, it's fine. She did it while they were sleeping. As long as the person is someone who dreams of creating worlds of their own, this inner writer within them will automatically awaken.
Wait, but what about the letter and the strange intuitions Oz has been having?
Nicole sent me to monitor the situation in nod-krai. And it's super dangerous, okay? So I needed some help. It's not like I have the knowledge or power of the heavens anymore.
As for your friend over here? Well, you see, when writing a story, it's not uncommon to incorporate certain half-true details. For realism's sake, you understand?
Yeah, we've seen that before. A real curse was written into an Inazuman light novel once.
Yep, true.
Indeed. In a similar vein, Mr. Nine's stories are full of metaphors, including one for the creation of life. What it describes isn't made up, per se. We just never imagined someone would actually manage to use it. Until you came along, young lady.
Mein Fräulein is speechless. So if I may ask in her stead, did she manage to use one of these half-truths in Mr. Nine's novels to create me?
It was more like 70% made up, 30% true.
No, it was 90% made up, 10% true. I thought it was too dangerous, so I changed it. See, I knew you'd never read my books.
You don't seem too surprised, Oz.
Well, I suppose I've vaguely sensed this since the beginning. Regardless, it is an honor to serve mein Fräulein.
Well, once our affairs in nod-krai are resolved, Mr. Nine will be able to return home. Yes, just tell them that.
Could you pass a message along to that guy in Chingsa village? I've been splitting the royalties with him 90-10. His share's been buried in his yard all these years.
Oh. So it was...
Wait, what do you use the Mora for?
I bury it, and then lead people to the treasure. Guiding people is in our nature. It's what I love to do. Feel free to come search for my personal stash someday. I've buried it at the furthest end of the nod-krai.
Oh?
I will. I absolutely will.
Mein Fräulein?
And, I just want to say that I really like your books, Mr. Nine.
What mein Fräulein means is, though the cosmos stretch forth in unending darkness, yet shall come an hour when all things shine.
I'm glad to hear it. All in all, it seems you've already found my greatest treasure.
In saying your vows, you begin to return the journey. So can we go tell Mr. Nine? Or King the Ninth, I mean? About the royalty? We can.
Oh, that's right. Just channel Mr. Nine. How would he write this particular essay?
Hey, Chang the Ninth! We have something for you!
Oh? What is... What? Where did all this Mora come from?
About that. So, the thing is... Right. Mr. Nine really admires your work, so he decided to fund your writing career.
Wait, what? So, channeling Mr. Nine actually worked. I can't believe it.
Oh, and we get 50,000 more out of that. Okay. Oh, that's a new pot.
Given previous results, I should make a few adjustments to the experiment and ensure that the materials and equipment are all in order.
The new voice actor sounds incredibly less shy and nervous, which is, I don't know.
What brings you here?
He also sounds a lot older.
The whole theoretical framework behind this task is a bit more complicated than I imagined.
So what's the task?
Oh, right! You still haven't told us what kind of experiment it is.
One meant to develop a potion that can transform sweet flowers into a variant 16 times its normal size. I'm thinking that it's not my current formula that is wrong, per se, but rather, some other key element is missing.
Let me try adding a little essence of Paimon.
Well, that's why were helping out. Wait a second. Paimon is not an ingredient.
We could try. It's just... I would need to adjust the ratios in the original formula, and that might make the potion even more unstable.
No, we are not trying that. Alright, that's the first ingredient done.
There, I guess we got it.
Wow, you two work fast. That step usually takes me forever.
It doesn't really help that you have animo powers and it's immune to animo. Oh, did we just all have to put the ball in? That shouldn't be too hard. Alright, we're at 120%. Nice.
That's it. Your execution was perfect. I don't see any flaws in the brewing at all. Let me extract some and test the product's composition. One moment. The potion is perfect. It's exactly what I was expecting.
Are we fighting a team?
Alright, we poured the growth serum on the flowers. Is that all we need to do?
Yep.
Then tell us we need to
Flowers
fight
need
the
to
giant
fully
whopper flower.
absorb the potion, so it might take some time before we see a reaction. When they reach 12 to 14 times their normal size, this will prove more than they can bear. As if some upper limit has been reached, they will wither and rot, assuming unnatural forms until nothing is left of them but liquid.
Wait, what? So there's a problem with the growth serum then?
No, I've adjusted the formula time and again, resolving all kinds of issues.
So, why isn't it working then?
Because the flowers cannot transcend. As above, so below, is one of alchemy's guiding principles. Alchemy seeks mastery over matter, but this world has its limits. It's like a specification etched into the law that governs all things.
So failure is also a viable result.
Exactly. It proves that the limit continues to exist.
Looks like one of the flowers is reacting.
Alright.
Wait a second. That's not a sweet flower at all.
The giant whopper flower.
Careful! It's a whopper flower. It must have absorbed some of the potion. Wait, but that's happened before, and it's never gotten this big either. Can this mean...
We can talk about this later. Let's get rid of it first.
Same whopper flower.
It all falls into place.
Oh, it's coming down. Right.
Was it supposed to get that big?
I could only make a rough estimate during the battle, but it looked at least 16 times its original size, maybe even larger.
Wasn't that the goal?
This means that the experiment worked.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
I'm still not sure what the implications are, but if further attempts succeed in reproducing this result, that means that something's different. Perhaps the limits and laws of this world are changing due to some unknown factor.
That's not good.
I can't say if that's good or bad, but from an alchemical perspective at least, expanded boundaries means that more possibilities are now open to us.
Just think about it. Paimon could probably beat a whole gang of treasure hoarders to a pulp if you were 16 times bigger.
I have my doubts. The only reason this... If you drank some...
It's also just funny that they use the camera angles for that.
You might become 16 times bigger, but you might also turn into a plant-based life form.
Yeah, nope.
Sucrose. 7-fold transmutation. Why? All damage bursts are increased by 5.714 to 8% for 15 seconds.
We're all set for the next chapter.
Let's see what it says.
Now sprout to life the story's seeds, stirred by wind-born melodies. Then on that breeze the music leaves, fading into distant memories. Seek the place where wind and tale entwine, and once there, make 3 riddles into verse, and 3 melodies into song.
Sounds like we need Venti.
For in poetry and song will this story start to blossom.
Tone-deaf bards gotta know the answer.
Yep.
You mean Lord Barbados?
You know too?
Albedo introduced us when I first arrived in Mondstadt.
Now, how should we track him down?
Oh, well, I think he tracked us down.
Long ago, Those mages came to Mondstadt, seeking to test their strength against mine. But I replied, let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song. So I strummed my lyre and sang them this verse. O wind, welcome now, my guests. Pass through verdant leaves unseen, where shape your formless self may take, and offer up a graceful scene, a fleeting gift for welcome's sake.
Erica's Peak.
Leap at the edge of a sea of clouds, where land meets sky and sky meets ground. There frighten off the noisy crowds and bring my guests a calm profound. Fly beneath the stars up high, where mortal noise is swept aside, that my dear guests with starry eyes may share the dreams they hold inside. Now go to where I vowed to keep a quiet spot for them to sleep. No clash, no contest bars the way, just tea and mirth to fill the day. Once you found it, you might want to try playing the melody I just shared with you.
Oh, let's do it. That's the third melody. It open. For in poetry and song will this story start to blossom. The prophecy.
Even a war that shook the world could not halt the witches' gatherings. Yet even so, with the passing of time, 3 of their teacups no longer came to be set. The witches did not linger long in sorrow, for the Story Witch had brought glad tidings of her own. Born was her dragon child, safe and sound. Her fellow witches offered up their blessings, eagerly debating how to celebrate the child's birth. In the end, they settled on the most vibrant balloons they could find. After all, what could be more joyous than the arrival of new life? And so, the witches' gathering turned into a birthday celebration.
Yay.
We're back in the story world, huh?
As if from nowhere, new guests appeared at the witches' table. Perhaps they too had come to celebrate the dragon child's birthday.
Skull.
Yet while everyone else was busy thinking about what kind of gift to offer, these 3 seemed to have come empty-handed. Hardly the recipe for a warm welcome to a birthday party, now is it?
A gift?
We only just found out this was a party!
While the guests voiced their complaints and grievances, perhaps they should have been wondering what kind of gift to give instead. Still, the guests wondered, what kind of gift might the little dragon really want?
What does Kieran want the most?
Should they put a warrior's sword in his hand, or perhaps a wandering hero's slingshot, or maybe even a scholar's tome?
Okay.
But the apple.
Wow.
What do you think, Darren?
You want me to choose? Wow, this feels kind of special.
We can't get the fruit. We'll go with the book.
In the end, the guests settled on the scholar's tome.
I just feel like I should learn more about the way the world works.
The newly arrived guest presented his gift, wishing the little dragon a future as a wise and accomplished scholar. Accepting the guest's blessing, the story witch invited him and his friends to take their place around the table. Finally, she could introduce them all to her dragon child, telling all in attendance about the moment of his hatching, and of course, the name he'd been given. It was then that the seer witch, diviner of the stars, withdrew her gaze from the heavens and turned a sorrowful glance upon the little dragon.
Oh.
You gave him the same name as that evil dragon?
Oh, right.
That's right. But the life I intend for him shall be very different.
What folly, to love so blindly. For as you must know, a name is the mirror of destiny itself. He who bears an evil dragon's name must also inherit the fate of its previous owner. His fate has been foretold.
Then I'll rewrite it. The witches at the table fell silent, for they knew the seer witch's words had never once proven wrong. Yet, just as clearly, they recognized the story witch's resolve. For there is scarce a force in this world more fearsome than a mother's love. At last, the Merry Witch stepped forward, dispelling the uneasy silence.
So be it. Then we'll all lend a hand. Together, we shall rewrite this child's fate.
You mean to defy one of the fundamental rules of this world?
I refuse to be shackled by such rules. Besides, this is a witches' gathering, is it not? What could be more fitting a subject for this occasion than to defy them?
Oh? Sounds like an interesting experiment.
I suppose, were we to succeed in this endeavor, we might bring a touch of wonder to this otherwise dreary sky of stars.
The Merry Witch finally talked them all round, just like she had done many times before. Warm and strong as the sun she was, so much so, in fact, that those who her light shined down upon had no choice but to bask in it. And so the witches readied their gifts, 3 marvels of the cosmos.
For this child, I shall decipher the ravings of the heavens and lay bare before him the trickery of fate.
For this child, I shall leave a formula powerful enough to unravel the very origins of this world, that he may seek another solution for the conundrum of his life.
For this child, I shall call upon wondrous magic to make possible his impossible wish.
All the story witch had was the pen in her hand, yet with the love that flowed from it, she resolved to bring forth a marvel of her own. For this child, I shall leave behind the last story I will ever write, and with it, a path to an ending yet untold. With the witch's blessings given and received, the little dragon's fate at last began to turn. In the midst of the dragon child's birthday celebration, the seer witch proclaimed her prophecy. The child had been given the evil dragon's name, and with it, the burden of its fate. But hearing this, the story witch vowed to rewrite it all, for such was her love and resolve. And so the other witches offered their gifts in turn, marvels as rare as any in the cosmos. Together, they sought to test one of the fundamental laws of this world, in part to support a mother's love, and in part to sate their own curiosity. Oh, and I almost forgot. Our new guests came bearing blessings of their own. Who knows? Perhaps this extra dash of wisdom might be all the little dragon needs to change his fate.
Witches ready their gifts. 3 marvels of the cosmos. In 1 scholarly book. Bro, I hate this. Now I literally just have to wait till the next day. 17 IRL hours. Alright, day 3 of the Durin quest. Is that Clee? It is Clee.
Some say the god
And
of
Kaya.
fate calls the outcome of every dice roll before it's even made. And that's why the secret to winning a lot of games is having that god on your side.
Your luck is amazing, Kaya.
Your turn. Give it another shot.
Fear not, O Crimson Dragonborn, for I, the Princess of Ertalang, have bestowed upon you the benediction of the midnight hour, and with it you shall surely smite this usurper.
Get him, Durin. That's not really great.
I'm not too sure if that counts as good luck or bad.
'Tis not but the perfidious machinations of fate.
Unfortunately, with the luck he's having, not even that legendary card master from Sumeru could turn things around at this point.
Signer, really?
Yeah, that last roll wasn't great. But who knows? Maybe you'll have better luck next time?
Let's go again, boy.
He keeps getting the exact same roll over
Oh.
and over. This is the 3rd time already.
That is strange.
You'll definitely win the next round. You can even borrow Dodoko if you want. Mom says she brings good luck.
It very much might.
Thanks, Clee. Come on, follow me.
Do we know what roles he got? They might be important.
In what sort of castle might a storybook dragon dwell? The witch turned to a mighty dragon born upon the wind to seek her answer. From afar, she beheld a solitary castle, standing lonely beneath its wings, and wrote it into words.
Does that mean the tea party, or like the forest and the castle thing, were both key points in the story? You just could choose the order.
Its walls kept out the wind and rain, yet also cast a solemn shadow. Enveloped by their shade, the story's boughs were lulled into a torpid slumber and reached no further skyward.
Alright. Let's be just jumping in. Enveloped by their shade, the story's boughs were lulled into a torpid slumber and reached no further skyward. Possibility.
The little dragon grew with each passing day, and the story witch, who loved him dearly, built him a big, beautiful castle. Yet in the end, she herself succumbed to time's merciless march, setting forth on a journey to a place beyond even the stars. All of a sudden, the little dragon found himself alone. He tried leaving the castle to make some new friends. But already, he had grown the claws and scales of an evil dragon, just as the prophecy had foretold. Afraid he might hurt someone, the gentle little dragon hid within the castle his mother had built, and came forth no more.
The shadow.
That day, a small band of adventurers suddenly arrived beneath the castle walls. The little dragon had shut himself inside the tall tower at the castle's center. Anyone who wished to reach him must traverse the barriers that wall off his heart, for there is no other way.
Wait, is that?
A little pixie that can fly. Are you here to help the dragon break his curse
What's the
too?
princess?
Oh, what's this? More brave adventurers bold enough to set foot in this castle? Come, join the ranks of your liege's guard.
Milu and Navia!
Milu? No. I'm a flying squirrel fairy.
Well, okay, so this is what they were kind of meant to look like, but the not replaced version.
And I'm a giraffe king, not this Navia you speak of.
They've got the same voices though. More like how Durin remembers them.
That's right. Oh, and don't forget Catbox Lady.
True.
Are you friend or foe?
Friend! Definitely friend, Miss, Catbox Lady?
So our companions from Sinyanka are here.
Flying Squirrel Fairy, Giraffe King, Catbox Lady, please follow me.
The shadows cast from the high walls of the tower were manifestations of the dragon's loneliness, barring the path of any visitor who wished to be his friend. The group of brave creatures sought to aid the little dragon in lifting his curse, yet without light to lead the way. The group was trapped, waiting on a miracle.
There he is.
Come on, Duran, just calm down!
Stay back! I don't want to hurt you.
I know.
Loneliness and fear had built a cage around his heart, shutting out all who would look upon him. And thus, all the adventurers could see was his shadow.
Don't worry, we can help you!
Don't come any closer!
And that was the last the little dragon spoke.
If you can still hear me, please listen to what I have to say. Your claws and scales aren't some kind of inescapable curse, you know? You'll overcome it one day and make lots of new friends. I'm sure you think I'm lying. After all, no matter how many times you've tried to break it, nothing's ever worked. But this time is different. I brought your friends here to see you.
Oh, what did you say?
Hi, little dragon. I'm the Flying Squirrel Fairy, and I'm here to help you lift your curse. Will you talk to me?
And I'm the Giraffe King. Don't be afraid, little one. We're not afraid of you.
I'm just a cat in a box, but I'd very much like to be your friend too.
This is not even gonna leave the box.
These are my friends?
Yeah, they're your friends in the future you've been trying to avoid. I can promise you that. They're reaching out, so you just have to ask yourself one question. Do you accept?
After a long silence, heavy footsteps echoed from the tower's shadows. But still, the one who made them refused to step forward. Though the cage to his heart had been unlocked, the little dragon remained ashamed of his claws and scales.
How can I face my friends like this?
Don't worry, little dragon. We're gonna offer up our blessings and make a wish to the goddess of fate to release you from your curse.
Make a wish? To the goddess of fate?
At that moment, the merry witch made her entrance.
Hello, little one. Don't be afraid. With the blessings of your friends, your wish shall be granted. I'm here to make good on my promise to lend her my second strongest spell.
Oh, the second strongest spell?
With this spell, she'll have the power to create an entire world. So naturally, granting your wish won't be a problem. Provided, of course, you receive your friend's blessings. But before we proceed, I must check something on her behalf. Little dragon, do you accept this blessing?
I want to be your friend. So if you're offering, then yes, I would love to have your blessings.
Were it not for the adventurer's blessings, this tale might have ended long ago. Thanks to them, another ending was now possible. Yet in that moment, they did not know if this blessing was truly a gift or just another trial in disguise.
On behalf of both my past and present selves, thank you, my friends.
Fortunately, a brave band of adventurers heard tell of the little dragon's story. Determined to lift his curse, they fought their way through countless trials. To help him, they offered up their blessings and made a wish to the goddess of fate. At last, their wish was granted. Shaking off his scales, the little dragon stepped out of the tower's gloom. But his time in the world beyond the castle would soon teach him this gift would bring blessings and trials of its own. And as far as the little dragon was concerned, the tricks of fate had just begun.
Don't tell me I have to wait another day.
If this story was written by my mother, then surely that was the last chapter we just completed.
Oh, okay.
So, in other words, we finished it.
So we are finishing it today, and not being time gated.
So, my mother's final story has finally come to a close.
Has it though?
It's just a pity we never got to see that big, beautiful dragon.
See? He wants to be friends with you too.
They do want to be friends. How is Devalin sneaking up on us? Like, what? How did we not see that?
But the moment hasn't come. At least not yet.
Mr. Honorary Knight, Doran, I want to hear all about your big adventure.
Oh, does everyone want to?
We're gonna order a big meal for everybody first. We'll talk while we eat. Yippee!
Excuse me, did I hear you call him Durin just now? But wasn't Durin the evil dragon that fell on Dragonspine?
Come on, Miss. This Duran isn't that evil dragon from Dragonspine.
Oh, is this your first time meeting him, Marjorie? No wonder you're getting him confused.
Still, even if you hadn't met him yet, shouldn't you have heard about him at the very least? At this point, pretty much the whole city has.
Is there something up?
Why is everyone...
So, what exactly is his connection with the evil dragon?
Wait, but those horns on his head... Surely he's not a...
Did everyone just forget about Durin?
That's weird. Something happening? Wait.
The tricks of fate had just begun.
What?
Watch out!
They come.
No one got hurt. Did they?
Duran! Duran!
Well, Duran's level 70 now, so he can do his homework. Duran's fine. He's getting stronger.
We have a message to pass along from Rhine-Daughter.
Well, I guess I should open it.
Okay.
Ooh, here comes a strange cat.
Oh. Indeed. Is that Rhine-Daughter?
I have a message to deliver on Master Rhine-Daughter's behalf.
Right.
Ahem.
This is the first time we're meeting, so I'm not sure how to address you. But since you're Hem's child, I suppose I'll stick with Mini Durin.
Alright.
Though you appear smaller than the Durin that came before you, that same strength flows through your veins, not a drop less.
I guess he is technically still Mini Durin. If you compare it to the other, like the Dragon Durin.
He was a child of Humus, an incomplete creation. Thus he lacked the will to control his own strength. Yet this power was beyond what he could withstand, and so it twisted him, consumed him, thus sealing his ultimate fate. Albedo claims that you have transcended this tainted blood, becoming a being much like himself. That is his opinion. I remain unconvinced. I trust only the facts, only that which I see for myself. So take this chance, child of M. Prove yourself to me.
Oh, go to a fight. I didn't want to do an actual fight with this team. Alright. We succeeded.
Looks like Albedo wasn't mistaken after all.
Next time, maybe don't ambush us with a bunch of monsters just to prove a point.
Still, I do feel like I can control my power more freely now that we've defeated them.
After hearing about you, I prepared a technique that would seal the dark power in your blood. I had planned to take this opportunity to pass it on to you.
Ah.
Of course, using it comes with a price. While it would maintain your existence in Tevat, it would also weaken your connection to this world. And you are M's child, when all is said and done. How could I allow that uncontrolled power to send you down the same path as the child who came before you? But seeing you now, it appears my concerns were misplaced. M was a terrific mother, and a far more capable one than I. And I must admit, I'm rather curious to see how far you can go. How will you, an alchemical being truly integrated with this world, find your place in human society? I've never conducted an experiment like this before. As such, you may yet hold the key to some unexpected answers.
And that's all Master Rheindotter has to say.
Could we get a self-introduction at least?
Yeah, we're used to talking cats at this point, but one that can imitate someone else's voice? That's a first.
I don't see how that's important, but if you must know, I am Sebas, a simple butler. You're friends of Albedo, yes? Strictly speaking, I am his elder. So make no mistake, I am no ordinary cat.
It's kind of weird that they've integrated a buff for Duran, who's just released. I seemingly forgot to record the previous day, but it was still time-gated, so honestly, didn't miss much. The Wonder is here though.
The issue isn't so much that the abyssal power within him has gotten out of control. It's that the connection between his will and body is fading.
Between his will and body?
If he ends up losing his conscious will, his body will fall back on its biological instincts. And that's when the abyssal power within it will take over. I just need to take a look at the book. The next part of the story most likely relates to me. So the memory that unlocks it must be connected to me too.
The giant tree was home to a broken branch, the shape of its splintered arm aligning perfectly with the branch that had burst forth from the castle walls. Join yourself to that broken bough, for there you may take root at last, and henceforth bask in the sun and rain of the world beyond the castle. But first, fetch the stickiest clay and let it bind the scar of the break.
I see.
And there we go, into the book. Lucian stood by.
Guided by the breeze, the little dragon arrived at an alchemist's workshop. There he was greeted by a clay figure, a child molded by the Sage Witch's hands. Though gentle in appearance, he had inherited his mother's cold, sharp wisdom. And he was determined to avert the calamity the evil dragon would bring, and so was his helper, none other than the little dragon himself.
Albedo? Hold on. Why do I look like this?
Oh, yeah! We forgot to tell you. Basically, the characters in the story are reflections of how Duran sees them.
Well, I mean, at least it's humanoid.
At least you're still human-shaped.
Well, since Cat Guy has taken on this appearance too, that must mean the two of us are both characters in the story.
Cat Guy? Oh. Is that a hidden path?
And just like that, the group stumbled upon a hidden passageway. Intricately crafted, it seemed to lead them towards another exciting chapter of the tale.
Next chapter, here we come! Ouch!
Couch!
But this was a chapter that had not yet been written. Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
Over here! I found something.
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale.
Sounds like this chapter's about Albedo bringing me to life?
If that really was the solution, though, this would have been over the minute I finished the transmutation. So why is Durin still being forgotten?
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold.
Indeed.
Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale. At last, the little dragon accepted the evil dragon's heart, and a new life came into being. The evil dragon's heart beat in his chest, and the little dragon's soul guided him forward. Thus did the prophecy hold true, even as fate had been rewritten. And so was the little dragon born anew. The little dragon set off once more, his story far from over.
Okay, now we're getting explanation.
What comes next might be the most crucial part of all. The real last step.
Oh. That's not good.
The evil dragon's heart was now one with the little dragon, yet the dark power within it still lingered. Would the little dragon dare to hold this power back, or would he simply give in?
Time is running out.
I guess that's the real decision. We're at the end of the written story. Give in?
Dare to hold this
Wait, I can't hold back the darkness.
or would he simply give in?
The little dragon and his companions blank. Blank again.
We'll flip back to where? Can we go this way?
Ahead of them was a storyless void.
Well, we're not gonna give in. Oh wait. Are we meant to let it time out? Maybe that's a good thing. The prophecy is destined to come true.
The little dragon was at an impasse, and the dark power within him surged like a tide. Unchecked, the darkness engulfed everything around it, including the little dragon's soul.
Oh.
The little dragon's story faded into nothingness, and in the world beyond the castle, only the evil dragon's tale endured.
Is this me?
Oh.
And
Back to
so
that
the
really.
story ended, with the little dragon fading from sight, leaving nothing but the evil dragon's shadow in his place.
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
Saying that line again, only we can bring to life. What does that mean?
In other words, his story can't continue. Because the author's ink is drying up.
It would seem the little dragon had made a group of fine friends indeed.
Save it. The question is, are you here to help him, or stand in his way?
This is as far as the story can go. What path will you choose?
If Durin belongs inside the story, then going outside of it to some unwritten part, isn't it too
risky?
I'm not afraid.
Then go for it. We'll be with you all the way.
I second that. It would seem this is one answer you need to go seize for yourself.
So be it. Whatever obstacles stand in your way, we'll tear them down together.
Alrighty. To the unwritten pages, break the boundary of the tale.
Something that's invisible. It was as if the little dragon was staring at the unchartable edge of existence itself. All of a sudden, it began to fracture, as if struck by some transcendent realm.
Gotta keep going.
Gonna go black and white. Yep. Oh.
My consciousness is slipping away.
Keep going, Durin. A pure soul is your essence, not an empty void.
I feel so weak.
Stand tall, Durin. You are not some amorphous idea. The body I made for you is flesh and bone.
Am I truly alive?
Yes, Durin, but you must keep going. You're as alive and real as I am.
I mean, yeah, for Albedo, so
I
that's very
can't
true.
feel a connection.
You're not alone in this world, Durin. At the very least, you have me.
Aww.
I
Reclaim
can't
your true
remember anything. Who am I?
Your name is Durin, and there are many who still remember it.
My name is Durin.
You're taking too long. Come on, Durin, run! In this world, fate waits for no one.
Wait! Where am I meant to go? What am I supposed to do?
Go. Make your wish come true, Durin.
My wish?
Yes. Alright.
Your story's not over yet.
Your story's not over yet.
Silence, huh? Have you nothing to say about my proposal?
Anya? Wait, her name doesn't even start with M?
Let me get this straight. You want to graft your story onto this unfinished thread of fate, and in doing so, not only rewrite that fate, but allow the story to live on.
Quite the brilliant idea. Still, the story's survival depends entirely on whether the author keeps writing.
Exactly. And the moment foretold by the prophecy is still centuries away.
I see. I thought my own ignorance might be the problem. That I'd asked more of the noble science of alchemy than it could ever deliver. Or that I had failed to discern the heavenly signs and grasp the secret truth underlying the prophecy. Little did I imagine that time itself would prove to be the greatest hurdle of all.
Well, my friend, this has been a most intriguing experiment. And from an academic perspective, at least, I don't think it was a bad proposal.
Someday, the prophecy will come to pass. So remember, my friend, much like the stars themselves, there will always be something that transcends the test of time.
Thank you, everyone. You've helped me so much already. But, Alice, I still have one final favor to ask of you. Will you lend me your magic one last time, just enough for me to keep his story alive until the prophecy is fulfilled?
You mean you want me to extend your lifespan?
No, not in that sense. As Rheindotter once told me, the laws governing life and death are among the most unyielding in this world. I'm well aware of that. Whether it lasts a day or an age, the span of one's life is determined by fate alone. If I tried to breach that law by force, I'm afraid I would lose what makes me human. This is not a path I want to go down. If I am to die, then I shall die a human.
So, what is it that you want me to do?
I would like you to send this pen of mine into the future.
I see. Then perhaps there really is a way I can help. I could create a kind of story magic to take over the writing once you're gone. Oh, but for it to work, you would need to provide enough of your own words for it to learn from.
How much?
Oh, an immense amount. So much, in fact, that you would have to spend the rest of your life writing. And even then, I'm sorry to say, it would not last forever. No matter how much you write, there is a limit to the number of words you can leave behind. But the world itself will never stop changing. Someday, perhaps, even your entire corpus will not be enough for the magic to continue describing this world. And when that happens, the story will end.
Still, it's worth a try.
Wow, the rest of her life? I'd like you to send this pen of mine into the future.
Oh, my dear Anya. Even after all this time, you're still... Look at you. You should be enjoying your old age in peace and quiet, especially now that things are finally returning to normal after that terrible calamity.
Once he leaves Simulanka, things will only get more complicated. If his story is to continue, there needs to be more material for the magic to draw upon. I'll just have to skip over some of the less important details.
Why do you insist on sending him out of the storybook world? Why must he face his fate in Teyvat? Why not just let him remain within the story? With my magic, even fate's curse could be undone and he could live happily ever after.
I suppose. In fairy tales, all it takes is a heartfelt wish. And even a wooden puppet can turn himself into a real boy. But have you ever wondered what happens to the main character after the ever after? Tell me, Alice, in your eyes, what would be a writer's greatest regret?
To leave a story without an ending.
Not a bad answer, but I see things differently. My greatest regret is that every story I write has to come to an end in the first place.
Oh.
Anya.
No matter how brilliantly a character shines, the moment their story ends, their potential is lost forever. For them, the story itself becomes an inescapable fate. But what if, instead, I could place my pen in their hand and let them continue the story themselves?
You mean...
You said it yourself. I can only leave so many words behind. Even with your magic, the idea that I could keep the story going until the prophecy comes to pass is wishful thinking at best. But I found a way to use your magic to transform some of my finished stories into a special kind of ink.
So could we get more ink?
This ink is a magical medium he can use to complete the story the way he wants to. For what is storytelling but another kind of magic? And if he can experience the whole tale himself while leaving behind his own wishes and aspirations, even once he reaches the chapter where I stopped, he'll still be able to carry the story forward on his own. And so, by leaving him this ink, I can entrust him with the responsibility of writing his own story. That way, he'll finally be free from the cage that is my pen. And like anyone else living in the real world, he can go on to create a life of his own.
And you no longer need to worry about the constraints of my magic. What a brilliant idea, Anya. But there are still risks. First of all, once he arrives in Teyvat, he'll have to rely entirely on the story you left him to maintain his connection to that world. As you gradually hand over creative control, that connection will grow weaker, and at some point, he might lose it altogether.
But at the same time, he'll also have the chance to forge that connection for himself.
The issue is, this method taps into too many of Teyvat's core secrets. Any overt hints you try to leave will be erased in no time. In fact, it'd be hard for you to leave anything at all to guide them.
We still have the story itself, though. I can use that to show them the way.
It's entirely possible he burns through all your ink, never reaches the chapter you had in mind, and gets stuck, roaming the chapters of his past. But despite all that,
I still believe in what this child can become. His hopes and wishes can be his ink, so he won't be trapped by mine running dry.
Oh, that's it. That's the key.
Oh, what the writer you are, Anya. Your imagination never ceases to amaze. And you do know how much I love a happy ending. You shall have my help, my dear.
Thank you, my friend. Well then, my child. Do you understand what you must do?
Yes, I think I do. It's my turn to keep this story alive.
My child, or your mother, I should say, passed away long ago. The voice you're hearing is nothing but a magical echo that has now fulfilled its purpose. You needn't feel so reluctant to let me go.
I know my mother died long ago. It's just, when you lose your mom too soon, it's hard to tear yourself away from the stories she used to read. I guess it's a silly way of pretending she's still here, by your side.
Durin.
But after coming to this world and traveling it with my friends, facing all kinds of enemies together, I suddenly realized I couldn't just sit around listening to my mother's stories because I'd found a new purpose in life. Maybe this is just what growing up feels like. With all my new friends waiting, it's time I finally set aside my mother's storybook. I'm ready to grow up now, Mom.
Then take this. From here on out, this pen is yours. Now I ask of you, the other pillar of this story, as both its reader and its witness, will you turn the page so the next chapter can begin?
Turn the page. You turn the page so the next chapter can begin. 8.
Suddenly, and without warning, the powers of darkness struck.
Oh?
The question was, could the little dragon prevail? Alas, it was here that the story witch's tale had to end.
But Durin's tale, on the other hand, had only just begun.
Let's go!
Stepping into his mother's memories, he picked up her pen. And so the story that was ending began anew.
Let's go!
He had made up his mind to challenge the fate that barred the way ahead.
A chance to strike back at fate? Now that's not something that comes knocking every day.
No, that fate no longer defines me. In the end, only my story shall endure.
Oh. very boring. Let's go!
Thank you, Mom. And so it was that Durin defeated the darkness and rewrote his fate. But his story is far from over. I've heard dressing appropriately is a must for socializing.
I mean, yeah, can't just be naked.
For a story to live on, it needs both a writer and a reader. I chose the Traveler as the witness because of the special nature of who he is.
There's Venti in the back.
If only the others were here too, we could all celebrate together.
I'm right here, you know. The only one who hasn't responded is the one busy stuffing her face over there.
Is that you, Barbie? A little late to the party, don't you think?
Come here, child. Let me take a closer look at you.
All right, Aunt Seer Witch. Here I am.
I don't suppose we're gonna see
Just as I
her in the flesh. Probably
This
maybe
child's fate does
sometime
not
nod-krai
appear among the stars. Anya has accomplished what almost no one before her could.
What does that mean?
Child, all you need to know is that you're very lucky indeed.
Thank you once again, Alice.
How much time do you have left?
I believe these should be my final moments. Just enough time to say goodbye to my dearest friend.
This feels like having to say our final goodbyes all over again. I don't like it. Not one bit.
I don't know how to respond to that. Strange. You were always such a cheerful figure in my stories. I even dubbed you the Merry Witch, you know.
Oh, please. You know full well it was your stories that first taught me what true pain and sadness felt like.
Oh.
Aside from saying goodbye to me, shouldn't you also leave a few words for the child? Since the book will be his to continue, why don't you write him a little parting note?
There's no need. His mother already did that long, long ago. All that remains is for me to convey it on her behalf.
We're going back into the book? Without Durin? Oh.
My child, these may be the last words I get to leave you. I've always thought of the characters in my stories as my children, loving each one of them, just like a mother would. But you are the most extraordinary of them all. You alone can defy the fate of this world and write the perfect ending to my story. You alone shall leave these pages for a future I will not see. Still I say to you, fly, my sweet child. Just like a forest breeze yearns for the open sky, head into the unknown and seek an adventure to call your own. If you meet a dragon bright as 1,000 jewels, dance through the air together. You are not alone, for this world has accepted your place in it. Do not lose heart. You still have many wishes left to fulfill. A long tale awaits you, my love. Let songs and flowers be the ink that fills its pages. Take my pen and use it to continue your story.
Did he get to go fly with Dvalin? Is that what he ran off to do?
And so they flew together, Durin and Dvalin, over the skies of Mondstadt.